Hey, what's going on YouTube? Marine X back at it again. Tier 2 EDC. This is the off-body carry. I've already done a video on Tier 1 EDC items, which I believe are on-body carry items. I'll link that video up and go check that out. Before or after you watch this one, this is the Tier 2 list, specifically what's in my EDC bag. This is basically the EDC bag for the rest of 2023.
If I got $1 for every time you slam the door, I would be.
First off, this thing is big. It's in your face. Get it all up in there, creeper. This is the Vertex Gamut 3.0 bag. This is by Vertex, as mentioned before. Very nice bag. It comes in multiple color. I got this like coyote color. I don't know if that's the right description of it, but that's kind of the vibe I get from it. So I'm kind of describing, you know, the way this stuff makes me feel, the stuff that I carry, why I carry it. As you may remember, my bag of the year for last year, my bag all last year was the Brown Buffalo Conceal Pack 21. But let's just talk about everything I keep inside. So first off, we got the actual Vertex Gamut 3.0. This is a 25 liter bag. If you want to get something a little bit smaller, you can maybe look at the Vertex Ready Pack 3.0, which is a 20 liter bag. Or you can go bigger and take a look at the Vertex Base Camp, which is a 30 liter bag, which is right here. It's a lot bigger in size, so I kind of keep it exactly where I want it when it comes to size purposes. So let's just jump into it. So first off, very large grab handle in the front, and it allows for me to access the front pocket. Let's talk about what I keep on the outside. So I love how expandable this outside water pouch is. I have a very large 40 ounce hydro flask, very big bottom. I would say what, maybe 3 inches in diameter. That thing fits right in the side of this thing. And you can zip this up. It doesn't have to fit such a big, large bottle. It has a cinch inside. So if you want to clench down on this thing, make it a little bit smaller, you can. But fantastic overall when it comes to actually just keeping the specific size water bottle that you want inside. That's an upgrade from last year. On the other side, it does have another zip pocket. And over here, this is more of an admin style pouch. So here I keep my sunglasses. I do have some Ray-Ban Clubmasters that I keep just in case the sun is out and it is bright, just kind of important. Don't necessarily need that on my body, but just to have it nearby. So in here, there is a see-through zip pocket that's inside of here. I have that empty, but normally sometimes I might throw USB cables or any type of extra cables I might need. So I keep a Write in the Rain notepad very back here. And I keep my EDC journal in this bag, but I don't like ripping pages out of that journal. If I ever need to leave information for somebody or give some my information, I prefer to write it in something like this, rip that page out. This is a Write in the Rain pen that goes alongside with it. This is a Fisher Space pen, very small, bullet style pen. Nothing super unique there. It also has additional pen holders or whatever you want to put inside. You want to put chapstick or whatever, you can keep that stuff inside. In the very back, would not be a Marine X bag if I did not have some type of mini survival kit. Now, of course, I do have get home bags in my truck, but this is normally on my person. So if I'm traveling with somebody else, or if I have this bag, this is just a mini survival kit, which is by Randall's Adventure and Training Company. They're the same company they make Essie. This is an Essie mini survival kit. It comes pre-packaged, pre-made. You can start fires, has a little knife in it, some tinder, a compass, a button compass, just a few things that you'll need just in case you were ever in a survival situation. That's all being held together. I added a Ranger band on the outside, which in and of itself is flammable. So we have all of that as well. So let's talk about a quick con about the bag that I don't like is this only has one zipper on this side pocket. I do wish it had two, because oftentimes when I go to grab these sunglasses, sometimes I'll absentmindedly unzip this too far and the glasses come flopping out on the side. Or if you fail to zip this all the way up and you have something that's in here that's heavy enough, that item could flop out on the side. So if I had two zippers to where I could zip upwards instead of only being able to zip down, that would be pretty awesome. Same goes for this side over here with the water bottle pouch. When the actual water bottle is in here, there's not a lot you can do with the zipper. So what I mean by that is once you put your water bottle in here, the zipper is kind of just hanging down here. I mean, you can try to tuck it up, but there's nowhere for the pull tab to go. It looks a little sloppy. So I wish there was just some type of compartment where I could stick that zipper in if I am rocking a water bottle, but that's first world problems. No one really going to be too concerned about that. Moving over to the side of the bag, we do have these little hooks here. So if you want to hook an item to the side, in this case, I do have a hero clip, full-size hero clip, which is going to allow for me to hang this entire bag from a surface with this nice pull tab at the very top of the bag. The bag is pretty water resistant on the bottom. If you were to put it in mud or dirt, this is pretty good in regards to keeping your stuff inside dry. Water resistant, not waterproof. Here's another thing I don't like about the bag. It does not stand up on its own. So here, this bag is pretty loaded out. And if I really want to, I could almost get it to stand up, but the way I have it loaded inside, it wants to lean forward. I'm not a big fan of that. I do like bags that have just the ability on their own to stand up. But one thing I will say about all Vertex bags across the board, this integrated grab handle, still fantastic. I think they introduced this on the 2.0 line of these bags. It was great in the Vertex, it's great in the base camp, and it's still great here in the Gamut. Meaning if your bag is laying flat, which oftentimes they are, stick your hand here. You can pick your bag up off the ground instead of trying to grab for the grab handle, which can be mixed oftentimes with zippers, and perfectly getting your hand into that grab handle part is not the easiest thing to do. So I'm a big fan of that. Moving on to the front of the bag, there's another little hook area, loop area here if you want to hook something to it. Now, this ready access pull tab, I moved from the very back of the bag. So where this originally lived, if we look at the base camp, there's a large ready access pull tab, which allows for you to quickly open the concealed carry compartment of these bags. But this can be removed and put on any zipper pull that you see fit. In this point, I took it off and I put it on the very front of this bag because I'm gonna access this pocket way more than the off-body CCW. I don't off-body carry, so I don't really see a purpose of needing quick access to my CCW area, but I do like the fact that I now have the ability to quickly access this area. All right, so the very front of this thing does have some straps here. What these straps are designed to do is that you can actually unclip these. You can actually take these straps off, unclip these, and hook them to the side of these loop panels on the side. And these D hooks on the side, that expands the front of this bag, and it's gonna allow for you to put something like a large helmet, large rain jacket, raincoat, and you can leave this thing pretty open. I haven't used that feature, but I think that's pretty innovative that you can expand this thing and make it more tactical if you see fit. You can just see that all sorts of options to put stuff on the front of this thing. So starting off here at the very top, I got just a couple patches, just a couple moto patches that I like here. Very front here, I do have this 511 admin patch panel little thing with a mag, made in the USA, low lumen, low output flashlight. But the thing I like about this thing is it very easy to use. A lot of people are familiar with it. If it grows legs, not a big deal. And I don't carry this very often on body. It's too big. So this living in the bag makes a lot of sense. Also living in the bag next to it is the Gerber MP600. This multi-tool, I own like 6 of them. So to stick one in the bag, have a pair of pliers, a knife, a saw, whatever this thing encompasses, is very nice to be able to use. Next to that is my some mag holders or additional mags for whatever I'm carrying on body that day. Above that is a little Zippo holder with a Zippo inside. Of course, every now and again, I like to enjoy a stick. Very top of the bag here, there is a knock-around pocket. In the knock-around pocket, I keep my Fujifilm X100V. I believe in if you see an opportunity to take a photo, stop, take that photo. Of course, you see we get a full clamshell style opening, which is fantastic for putting all sorts of items inside that you may need. So let's start off with the actual top area here. So this bag has the Vertex's new kind of like admin keep area. You can put tourniquets here. In this case, I do have a Sharpie and another Write in the Rain pen. In this pocket, I do have a pencil sharpener for my Blackwing Pencil, which I'm a big fan of this thing. If I want to write in a pencil instead of a pen, I use the Blackwing. I have a little cover for the actual part here that covers the lead so I don't lose my tip. But if I need to, I can sharpen it with this. This is a little blanket that's designed for 2 people to sit on very comfortably. This is made by Matador. Listen, I like to go to this place called Clyde Warren Park here in Dallas, and you can sit down, lay down on the lawn, kind of vibe out. Keep a little hank in here just in case I need to wipe down my sunglasses that you saw in the side pocket, and my phone as well. It doesn't work that great with the phone, but it definitely works really good with sunglasses. A couple more patches here just in case I want to use them or for motivation. I like motivation items throughout my bag, as you can see. Moving on to the main part of the bag itself. It does have a deep area here. This is where I keep my med kit. This travels from bag to bag, from person to person. So it does have med on the back. This is a Data Crew water slider. I've done a whole video on this thing. I'll link this up down below. Next to it is my Logitech MX keys. This is the mini version. This goes with the laptop that I keep inside. If I'm setting up at a place like a coffee shop, which I love to ride my one wheel to coffee shops and kind of just vibe out and work there, I'll do that pretty often. Very large area for laptops. I have a 14-inch MacBook Pro. I think this can accommodate a laptop up to 15 inches. I say that because I do have a portable monitor in here, which I did not think would be something that was a must-have, but we'll talk about that here in a second. My main go-to for when I'm mobile is a 14-inch MacBook Pro. I've been having this thing. This is a 2021 version that has an M1 Max. All right, man, so that is a wrap. That's what's in my EDC bag for the remainder of 2023. What's in your bag? What am I missing? What did you, I know you've seen in some of my old EDC videos or some items you think I should add back. This is working out for me. It works well on the back. If this is your first time stopping by, thanks for stopping by, watching me run my grape. A lot of places you could have went, but you came here for some reason, and I appreciate that. For everyone else, we'll speak soon.